We've spoken a couple of times about your database already. The topic of this video is how to drive that database effectively, and there are some key things that you need to know about how your database works. As I've said before, I think databases are probably the most underutilized tool in real estate today, and they're a crucial difference between successful agents and those that are doing real estate in the old style, i.e. by personal contact without using technology to its best advantage. So we're going to home in this video on how you should use your database and the things that you need to learn and understand about using it. Your database is a tool that will drive your activity. It'll drive your communication with your people in your patch, and it'll drive your success. There are some key aspects of your database that you need to really understand. And if you don't know how to do these at the moment, find someone in your office who can help you, or find a trainer in your specific database type and get in touch with them so that you understand each of these concepts. Now, you'll find this non-negotiable list of items that you must understand in the written material, but there are a couple I want to touch on. First of all, it's really important to put notes of people into your database. Every time you contact them, every promise you make to them, and aspects about them that you may find difficult to recall later on, such as the name of their children or even their pet. One of the benchmarks is if you know the name of a pet of a family, then you're really starting to understand how that family works and the details of the structure. So be meticulous about your notes. It doesn't take very long, and in some cases you might find that if you get a telephone headset, you can type the notes into your database while you're making phone calls. Otherwise, make them at the end of each phone call, but just make sure they go in there. One of the really crucial things about databases, and this is something not to be skipped over and a habit to form today, is that every time you open a record on your database, get in the habit of putting the next contact date in that record. Now, you might use this to flow into a task list, or you might use it to create a call list. Databases work slightly different, but the crucial aspect here is that every time you open up a record for a contact, write down the date when you're going to get back to them. It could be tomorrow, it could be next week, or a fortnight away, it could be 3 months away or a year away. It doesn't matter as long as it's in there, because that prompt date will pop up on a list, and over time, as you've cycled through all of the contacts in your database, you'll find that that list starts driving your call list. No longer will you have to think of the 20 people to call each day. Your list printed out each morning will give you those 20 people to call, and it will become a self-fulfilling, ongoing list of activities for you. So look through the topics in the database. This is a crucial thing to get your head around at this stage, and make sure you fully understand that database with the right instruction and start using it as though it's your best friend, because really it is. It'll make you a vast sum of money if you get it right over the next few years, even maybe over the next few months. We'll talk more about the databases, but that's the challenge for today.